Et bonjour à tous. Comment on va? Disco Elysium, la suite de la dernière fois. Salut YouTube, salut tout le monde. Je sais plus trop où est-ce qu'on en était. Donc on va revoir ça. Il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir le son du jeu. Voilà. Je vais vous le mettre un petit peu plus fort le son du jeu parce que ça a l'air d'être relativement bas. Vous me direz. Alors, donc on avait été dans le truc là, dans les appartements. On avait retrouvé tout ça. Et fallait qu'on attende le soir pour aller parler à un mec qui avait vu quelque chose. Je me rappelle bien. J'étais allé ici? C'est fermé. J'ai pas d'accès là. Ok. En plus c'est drôle, j'ai l'impression que Disco Elysium c'est en train de revenir un chouïa à la mode. J'ai l'impression qu'on en reparle un petit peu ces derniers temps.
There, working class drunk. You know what this means. Cracked it. All in a good day's work. What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Ah oui.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filth, not honorable recruit.
Peut-être lui parler, non? Rien à foutre. Ok. Bon, ici, ça me semble toujours compliqué.
There, he still is.
Légendaire, ça me semble compliqué. Ouais, j'augmente mes stats en endurance. Maintenant... Il me semble que je n'ai pas retenté. De refaire la petite grimpette là-bas. Voilà, pour aller récupérer le manteau. Chez où on peut. On n'a pas que c'est qu'à foutre. Même.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings
Difficile.
is still caught on the railing.
Je suis quand même à 58%. Et c'est quoi comme stat? C'est mise en scène. Est-ce que j'ai des trucs qui peuvent me permettre d'augmenter ma mise en scène? Esprit de corps. Là j'ai moins 1. Est-ce que j'ai des trucs qui me donnent du négatif en mise en scène? Ah, là j'ai un moins 1. J'enlève mon pantalon. J'ai remplacé mon pantalon.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for
je suis
sticking
cool et
my hand
détendu.
into. Makes you look cool. Hey,
Un peu.
it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricot.
Que j'ai fait.
There it is again.
Donc,
The
un
scent
parfum
of
d'abricot.
apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant
Une
bitter,
grande inspiration.
citrus, sweet, until a blossom of skin and flower
Perfection
petals
obtenue.
erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, feels so familiar. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, there is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat. Warm, like,
Oh,
why
rien.
are you talking to a gun wrapper? Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long
Donc là, j'ai eu le deuil blanc. Fonction dézoom améliorée de 20%. Tout le seuil d'apprentissage augmente de 1. C'est pas mal ça. Le minuscule personnage rétrécit de plus en plus à mesure que vous surplombez ce monde miniature. Vous le voyez dans la neige, dans les rues, dans le magasin qui fait l'angle et enfin dans la maison boîte d'allumettes. Assis à la fenêtre, port paré de fleurs blanches, vous sentez leur parfum d'ici. C'est infect. Un deuil blanc, une mort moderne, un divorce ou un truc dans le genre. Tout ce que vous pouvez faire, c'est mettre davantage de distance entre vous et lui. Le faire rapetisser, le rendre moins comme vous. Ok. Ok. Et j'ai encore de la place pour mettre... Ah non, ça c'est encore verrouillé. Le seuil d'apprentissage augmente de 1. Ma vie. Jusqu'à 10 XP, donc ça c'est du long terme quoi. Ça je passe à ça.
Ah,
72%, là ça devrait aller. 72% c'est 100%.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your sense. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous.
He's so on the money, Bratan! Just imagine yourself dual-wielding a bottle and a flaming cigarette!
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so...
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as...
J'ai la confiance de Kim,
c'est
mon meilleur pote.
But at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise...
J'ai mon manteau. Est-ce que je remets ça? Électrochimie. Quoi mes lunettes? Plus 1 logique, moins autorité. Je fais que de perdre en autorité par contre. Mécanique, électrochimie. C'est comme ça je pense. Est-ce que je peux ouvrir? Ça fait un raccourci j'imagine? Ah non, ok, il y a quelque chose. Une marque de fesses géante sur le coussin.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friso. From the to your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct, no advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this? After rifling the pages with your thumb, the magazine is divided into several sections. International developments.
Je vais lire l'éditorial.
As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on...
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the...
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of... This section includes a long, tedious... You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smug. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tu catches avec des ours?
Flip back. It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic. According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed
the national sport
of the S. Of course not. The article makes plain that this is man on bear, or in some, according to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public
Ah,
support
pas mal.
stands at 87%, and youth obesity
trouve qu'il affronte un ours en étant bourré.
precisely. For too long, drink has been a scourge to the working class. And President Kennedy's, you flip back to the front of the magazine. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you. As you leaf through
je
this
sais
section,
lire le...
you come across several reviews of
Cette
recent radio plays. As well, the main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical mezzo. This so-called artist spotlight. The actual article is surprisingly light on detail. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships, and you think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the Instead, you find yourself skimming the 10,000-word feature. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism. Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasdaq and under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between, and that precisely is what's problematic about it. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for. Sure, you think that, but that's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry.
Ah, come on. Can this article read your mind? A certain kind of young man reads 1 or 2 books and
J'ai payé sa confiance, maintenant c'est mort.
the secret structures of If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles. You skim the headlines.
Ah oui, donc c'est récent.
Paint the harbor red and white. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having. The writer, G. Martin, remarks dryly that you flip back to the front of the...
Je suis une méga star communiste. Un peu de rangement pour bureau.
On second glance,
J'ai oublié de faire des corrections à des tiroirs.
Unfortunate for the Union to just leave.
Let's see what's inside. He thinks.
Ouvre le tiroir.
The drawer opens with hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well.
Ce qui est caché ici est bien caché.
Concentration
Congrégation ne
isn't
suffit
enough.
pas. Et seul un comptable de
Only a
formation
trained
avec expérience en
accountant
logistique
with a
serait capable de
background
prendre
in
vraiment ce qu'il
logistics
s'agit.
would be able to really make. It
Regarde la
appears to be a to-do list written. Remember, Leo.
N'oublie pas.
Everard's
Chaussures
shoes,
d'Evrard, branches
special
de pin,
whirling
arroser
bush,
les plantes d'Evrard,
water
balayer le
Everard's
bureau,
plants.
de bannière.
All items on the list
Plus.
have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. No.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Remember, Leo, all items on the drawer slides.
C'est quoi? Ok. Petit dépresseur. Quelques lunettes. Ah. Ça, c'est tout que je peux vendre visiblement. Ok. C'est verrouillé.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting. Your fingers run over the dial pad.
Parcours le cadran
005.
005
That's the calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film
Vidéo
for
pour
home
24
use.
heures.
This is
Ah,
Lammy.
c'est
How
d'accord.
may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as
Video Revachol is a 24-hour
Location vidéo pour 24 heures. Nous avons des films
8 and 10mm
8
film
et
for
10
home use.
mm.
This is Lammy. No.
Lycée?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you called to extend your
Vous avez
rental
appelé pour
period?
prolonger votre
Do you
location?
need to extend your rental period?
Si, on l'a su le nom.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and
À
Main.
l'angle de
I
Voyager
can't help
et
you
Main.
over the phone. Are we done?
He thinks you're pulling a prank. The call is terminated. The payphone.
Ça permet de récupérer de l'autre. Grosse machine au repos vous entoure. Ah, il n'y avait pas la grosse grue là par ici? Il y a la grosse grue, je crois. Et pain blanc sur la sur la vache. Donc ça va être Wild Pine.
A rusting control panel.
Notre commande
with
rouillée avec
several
plusieurs
knobs.
boutons. 2 boutons, marche
Two
et arrêt.
buttons marked marsh. On with a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Ok. Ah oui. Ça va nous faire une plateforme, c'est ça? Pour qu'on puisse avancer. Ça tombe. C'est bancal, hein.
And with a surprisingly the harbor sleeps as
Sur
the
dehors, la
strap
forêt fait rage au loin.
rages
La
in the
grue de
distance.
nouveau.
The crane can rest again. Now that it's moving this container, of course. For this purpose,
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
the crane does not return to its
Thune. J'ai remboursé mon appel, c'est bon.
Before you stands a cargo container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again? You do? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
C'est assez de contrebande. Il était accroché à la
You
grue.
just picked one out because you wanted to interact. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here.
You attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with no reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything
Je tente le
inside
coup.
it. Why
pas
are
marché.
you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Le chantier naval était trop long ici. Et une boîte. Il y a une boîte. Fermé. Thunes, plein de thunes. Plein aux as. Quelqu'un. Salut chef.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Container, used to be well
C'est bon, on dirait
times.
qu'il n'aura qu'un pote.
Container,
Bonjour. c'est
Evrard.
Evrard.
He looks after everyone. Huh? Well,
The look in his deep blue eyes
Ça s'est
is
écouté dans
as
ses yeux.
sincere as you've ever seen.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Toi ici.
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is
Et
mine.
Léonard.
I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard,
Pas
I'm
Efra.
like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real, but I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm all...
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
C'est
Oh,
qui?
Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the... But she's a real nice girl.
Ah,
Grew
c'est
up
pas
in
celle
this
qui...
here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with
qui est au bar.
everyone. Real pillar of the community.
For a fraction of a second,
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
you see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they...
Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that. I really do most everything around here. Mr. Everett said many times I'm irreplaceable. Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old...
c'est pas le
Oh,
cas.
yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every... It's very, very
Non, c'est
good.
bon. C'est de la
Makes a
soupe,
man
quoi.
feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renard.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Oh, the whirling's
Le
good.
cuisinier.
He
Ah,
makes
ok.
it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Oh, sure, mister. Sure.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of content.
Told you.
Ah, voilà.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the... Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In
Bureau.
his office, of course.
D'accord, donc c'est juste là.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. Sure, mister. About
17%, j'ai
what?
aucune chance de réussir.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have...
So no one is working.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he... But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's... Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
No, I don't
Quelqu'un?
think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister.
Irish.
Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. People say us
Les gens
Unis
disent
are
que
up
les
to all
Unis
sorts
créent
of trouble with sheep and other animals.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Bye-bye now.
Ah, super sympa. C'est mon meilleur ami. Voilà, lui c'est vraiment c'est le patron lui. Il a un joli bureau.
Before you is a walrus
Ivra.
of a man seated
Yeah, vraiment,
behind
il
a
est là.
large desk. He looks up from his work.
Il a fait son travail
Not
parce
the
que
least
moi,
with great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair. Yet,
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by.
je m'appelle Monsieur
Please,
Dubois.
have a
C'est
seat.
qu'est-ce que je suis? Merci monsieur.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Certes.
he looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois
C'est
stuff?
du bois.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from them.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a represent...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable
Je
chair.
me soigne parce que j'ai quand même que 2 points de vie. Hein.
It's violating.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence This should take care of that nonsense.
Chèque de la cérémonie.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days
En
and
quelques jours,
patch
elle
over
doit
your
régler les différends avec le
differences with
patron
a
du café.
cafeteria manager.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Il faut que je refuse le chèque. Je suis quelqu'un de respectable.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No
Je
handouts
suis blindé de
then.
thunes.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your
En
lost
ce moment même,
gun.
là, ça recharge.
Let's
His slug-like lips move, but the world is swallowed by a black
Ça va, ça,
hole
j'ai de la-
of fear. Only
I know everything, Harry.
Je m'appelle
Right
Harry
now,
Dubois.
I know that you're worried. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it in.
it was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2.
Officer, we will deal with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're
Eh.
sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're
Oh, j'ai
about to
pleuré?
cry because you lost your gun. And
Mr. Dubois.
what is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps...
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois. Harry.
Il est très énervant, ce spécial.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's...
Mr. Dubois. Are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois.
What an odd demonstration
face au-
of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was,
Occupé.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some...
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
oh, of
Pendaison,
course.
voilà.
That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavy. But there's a thing that's been
M'empêche de
keeping
trouver
me
le
up
sommeil.
at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange inf-
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think
J'ai
straight
pas
with this
pensé
thing
à
weighing
cause de
on
ça.
me.
Soudain, ils
You're
sont pas...
police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy
Il y a
idea.
des quoi gonflants.
You guys are
machines à ouvrir les
basically
portes.
door-opening
Vous avez un
machines,
talent incroyable pour ouvrir les
incredibly
portes.
talented at opening doors. Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just...
Keep it cool, baby boy. You can use this. Groove with...
Harry, I'm a
Parce qu'il
very
rebelle
busy
lui-même.
man, and more
très
importantly,
occupé.
I don't have that extraordinary physique you...
You want to send someone a message that the police...
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help.
Attends, qui
Oh,
c'est?
no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open.
Ça me course la
It's
queue
been
que trop
such a
longtemps.
burden on me,
Non.
Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Fantastic, my friend. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special
Je
operations.
pense qu'on a besoin quand même
Ardent
d'avancer à un
socialist.
moment dans l'enquête.
A
quoi.
real free thinker too. He'll
Mais
tell
bon,
you precisely where the
il va nous
door
dire
is.
que ce qu'il a envie de dire.
One
quoi.
last thing,
Bon,
Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her
Très
yet.
occupé.
I'm very, very busy, you see. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this... Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are...
Whoa, that's so nice of him.
Eh, en fait, il est super sympa.
Suspiciously nice.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Arrêtez sans penser que le syndicat la sous-estime.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real
Oui, mais
livelihoods
alors,
are at stake.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make... Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You
Of course, Harry. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect... Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone. Your gun will be found, Harry.
Bon, ils l'ont déjà. Quoi.
Let me assure...
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Et voilà.
I'm only kidding, of course.
Oui.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? You know what? Don't even
faire
tell
parce qu'il
me.
essaie jamais
Whatever it
aussi.
is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it easy. Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop.
I think the odds of that are very low.
So good to hear that, Harry.
Eh ouais.
Apparently, my sources were wrong. However,
Je
if
serai en
you
mesure de vous
did
aider
have
avec
a...
mon
It's
gros
just a
dossier.
brown folder. You can't make it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost
Parfois, on
identity
peut
right
augmenter les chances
now.
de réussite avec d'autres dialogues, donc on va essayer. Hein. Et parfois, ça les baisse aussi. Faut pas tout faire aveuglement, parce que si on fait tout, ça a tendance à baisser les chances et au final, on revient au point de départ.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization...
I find that very suspicious.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry. Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic. Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our...
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Tenter le coup à 42%.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his
Erard
hand
le recouvre de sa
and
main et
hides
commence à le
it.
caresser. Il le cache car
He's
ce dossier
hiding
n'appartient
it
pas à
from
la
you
MCR.
because it's
Un
not
de
a
dossier
real
marron.
RCM folder. It's just a
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people...
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your...
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi, from the
Il a pas
Census
tant le bras
Bureau.
long que ça non
Like I
plus.
said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
a pity. The mystery of you will have...
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Je ferai pas de commentaire.
You wound me, Harry.
Thank you for your understanding.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
Wesh.
Yes, Harry. You are obvious. Anyway,
Très
I
impressionnant.
assure you. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us.
Ok. On a eu pas mal de trucs. Après 21h. Ok. Et du coup, je ne sais plus. C'est volonté ou endurance? Je ne sais plus. De toute façon, je vais retourner dessus. Je vais garder le point pour l'instant. Je vais garder le point pour le moment et je vais attendre de retourner au niveau du cadavre pour...
Yes?
on change de...
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Sure, mister. Absolutely.
Voilà, je me casse. C'était super sympa, les gars.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has no reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything in. A rusting control. No screech of metal. No screech of metal. When a crane does not.
On va trop paquiner.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone party.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. Yes, this scene isn't exactly...
This is the night watchman's booth.
Qu'est-ce
The
que
name
ça
on the door reads.
If you must. But please hurry, we are pretty easy to spot up.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood.
J'ai pas pris la photo. Je vais prendre la photo.
This is the night.
If you must.
Nothing looks like the. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, looks like he's about to smile.
Why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of...
Je sais même pas qui c'est, René. Je me rappelle plus qui c'est. Et c'est vrai que maintenant je peux encore plus dézoomer. Et maintenant je le raccourcis ici, d'accord. Et du coup lui maintenant, il a trop le seum.
Your race descent has only worsened since the last.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Comment tu le trouves notre port?
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
C'est un philosophe lui.
You talk to the boss. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Bah, une fouine, c'est vraiment pas une fouine polaire. Tu vois ce que je dis?
Polar weasel? Oh. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's
Yeah,
behind the
that's it.
Wailing and Ryan.
Ah, ok.
That's all
Je
I
vois
know.
où c'est.
Okay, but where did you get the key?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about none of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our I'm more of a philosophical doctor.
Oui, ça, je dois
I like to
remarquer.
talk about the big picture stuff. Who
he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Vous tous enlever.
We're negotiating. This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making
Tu es
process.
communiste?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing...
He knows who he is. Firmly grounded.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person. I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a he's probably in his container at the harbor. So, hey, sure thing.
What is this? News of the world?
Tu as quelque chose?
Talk about
Los
Ah,
Ardis?
tiens.
They're an independent militant group. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But the mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the
Agent
opposition,
de l'opposition.
attempting to undermine our... I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union...
Understood. This has been of limited use.
No problem. I wish the best to you and your sir. Call me
Ton
mañana.
nom? Yeah.
I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years. It means call me tomorrow. Plenty to go around. Don't get greedy and try to swipe mine. I'd say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we are getting so well...
Be honest with him.
Harry. It's cool. But I'm sure you could come up with something even cooler.
Pas encore trouvé. Mais je suis une méga star communiste.
I've
voilà,
got
c'est
nothing
easy,
to
ouais.
say to you. Why are you waiting?
Dog.
Can I help you?
Alors c'est lui qui fait le Porsche.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you the mention of mañana. Gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole... They're friends? The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. Just one word. Sounds quizzical.
Oui.
Horse need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a he smiles and nods in you see a heavy
Ouvert la porte de l'appartement, ouais. Ça, c'est super. Il faut que j'aille rechecker la stat qu'il faut pour décrocher le cadavre. Si, je sais pas comment monter sur le toit. Hein. Je pense qu'on doit pouvoir le faire parce qu'il y a un personnage dessus, mais...
There he still is,
de
looking
l'endurance.
right through you with his
Est-ce que j'ai des objets qui me permettent d'augmenter mon endurance? Vigueur, vigueur. Logique, utilisation, mise en scène, esprit de corps, sang-froid.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse. Ha ha ha. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time. Little black bubbles pop on the corpse's lips. Decay.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for it.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today.
Ok, donc maintenant il faut que je fasse tout le tour. Et oui, il voulait une boule de pétanque.
A crumpled the sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock. Just some tasteless. A rusting control. This panel usually closes.
C'est prêt sur gage là ici?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and...
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
J'ai quelque chose à vendre.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Ça, je peux le vendre, je pense. Aussi. La postale, pareil. La photo, je la garde.
Another time, perhaps.
Il a raison, je suis un
Excuse me?
cacatoès.
I don't know. The most talkative one?
Cacatoès méga
What
majestueux.
now? You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
The woman before you.
C'était important qu'elle le sache. Je sais pas si elle aurait pu faire sans.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to... This must be it. The basement door is... You knock silently. The upper...
I guess no one is...
You're pretty sure the owner of the apartment isn't here.
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for. But apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about. I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging... On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we act... Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there.
The door is right here. Besides, if you never open it, the leather upholstery is warm. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
On peut...
You try to be as silent as you can. Finally, the door There's nothing else to do than to leave and tell Evrart. Only curiosity could account for step. A row of mugs sits on the shelf, a little ring. Though cheerful, the images betray a lack of interest in human beings. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities.
Ah bon voilà, je pense qu'on a bien fait.
This person, the lieutenant, picks up one of the mugs.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much...
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot...
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothing trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random look...
Elle est héros musclé et blond. Sans deck.
This is the flag of Revachol. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. It's an optical, atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric.
Ça reste en vert. J'ai pas épuisé les
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts her...
Parce que je peux y retrouver.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you.
Ah, c'est quoi ça? Fortement troublant. Ok. Donc Donc là, faut que je retourne voir Eva éventuellement. Je peux aussi aller le voir elle, peut-être qu'elle aura quelque chose d'intéressant à me dire. Avant que j'y retourne.
You're back. Good. You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
C'est qu'à cause du capital.
Huh. Side shifting? Of course. That's why my payment of 130...
In all good humor, that was a donation. It has been registered and it will yield you no favor. The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt ver. How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not...
Tell her.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees
J'avoue
completely.
que vous m'avez donné
Let's
ça, ça n'aurait
gossip.
pas les choses chez non, c'est pas ça avec vous d'informations.
Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the... which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage, even if they did... Oh.
The lieutenant looks at you. He's able to contain the anger. When I said, be wacky, I didn't mean wildly.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of...
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting... Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Of course, until then, is there anything...
Je crois qu'il est pas content. Ouais, je trouve des trucs qui m'augmentent mon endurance, mais bon, j'ai pas l'impression que ce soit des statistiques qui augmentent avec des vêtements. Et j'ai récupéré un point de vie. C'est grâce à l'endurance. Oh. C'était qui que je devais aider à retrouver son mari?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know.
Lui, qu'est-ce qui a changé? Donc forcément ça veut dire quelque chose.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions.
Entendre l'étonnement, je peux le comprendre. Oh mais attendez, C'est vrai que... Je peux peut-être...
You're back before the cargo container. You're back before the cargo container. You turn to your left.
Voilà. Est-ce que ça par exemple avec le pipi, je peux courir. Et il passe en bleu. Clair obscur. Clair obscur, nanana. Je vais mettre le clair obscur. C'est le gothique. Salut chef.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
Organe du grand organisme de l'état de belligérance.
Eh? Why the hell not? Now, how can I help you today? I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Ce n'était pas prévu que je rentre dans l'appartement, je l'ai donc pas fait.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. By now, I'm sure
je vais pas lui parler de ça parce que je pense que c'est sa porte de sortie.
The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat cap. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if...
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs... Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to get... Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him.
By negotiator...
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers and we got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but they're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they...
So these...
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, Boss, he probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him.
Aren't you worried we might...
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
C'est José Bové.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an art.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, Liz is a bright one.
Ouais, bon, bah,
I
Lizzie, on la
paid
connaît
for
un
that
petit peu,
law degree
Elisabeth.
myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them.
Exemplaire.
Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after.
Interesting.
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders.
C'est vrai qu'ils ont
Whatever
fait pour le bien
happened, work
des
with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right.
You can now go and tell Titus.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. How many micro bribes would this guy?
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions? Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are... I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best.
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed. And believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? Of course, Harry. I'm not... Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But, yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I...
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my...
It depends. I don't think what we just got...
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking... Well, I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Dis-moi.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop, and once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Most certainly. By all means, Harry. What? Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done. See you soon.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size, They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the...
On restera peut-être au dernier moment. Bien un déplacement rapide. C'est pas, hein. J'ai pas accès là. Ah, faudrait que j'aille là. Je sais pas trop comment on y va.
A lorry stuck in the traffic. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed.
On va faire un petit tour de zone, voir si on a peut-être oublié quelque chose.
Is still hunched over the railing.
Elle non. On peut faire avec elle, j'ai l'impression. Vue à première vue.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? Nope. Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around.
Yep. Nothing wrong.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit.
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive.
Maybe the full-on.
Désolé. Oui, on peut retourner là. Maintenant, visiblement, il leur a dit qu'il devait participer. Je sais pas à quel point c'est vrai, mais...
I've got nothing to say to you. Why? What are we going to do to you? The Union isn't going to do.
Goddamn right.
If anything, it.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she...
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. Again, just...
Good one, Titus.
Yeah, lawman. What?
Not in the arresting mood.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon. Easy. Walk back from the provocation, while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve.
Wise move. About fucking time.
J'ai que 8% de réussite sur mon autorité. Respectez mon autorité. Lui, il a rien à dire, lui. Il n'y a pas grand chose de plus à faire ici. Juste refaire un petit tour un peu des lieux là. Lui c'est le mec qui vend des trucs, lui. Par là il y a un. Là c'est le prêteur sur le gage. Là c'est mis au fond.
I have real. Yes, René. Hello, officer.
Ah, René.
How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. No, officers, I'm sorry.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep
respect.
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of
Il le balance sous les roues de la voiture, lui.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone impotent in... Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had...
The old soldier. The blind leading the blind.
Let's try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animal...
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and... Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something Oh, nothing official, I assure you.
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say.
Lui, c'est un gros bâtard quand même, c'est son pote, vous jouez la pétanque tous les deux.
Ashamed of yourself.
On the Union track? No, thank you. For being consumed. I'm sorry, officer, but I...
The only one you have.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Et lui, du coup, fallait que je le...
You're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sing. Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night in...
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Yes, it does.
Ah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other...
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday?
Yes. It's not actually...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage...
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now? She Is nobody.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu.
Ça me fume parce que tous les deux ils se lancent l'un l'autre.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Ok. Une LB pour emporter, investissement dans la fabrication de drogue, ok. Vous devez simplement lui présenter votre indice pour l'écouter avec. Ouais, donc faut que je trouve mon signe.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the east. Looks like someone. You hear this. You ring the door. All you hear. You ring the door. You wait. Looks like someone. Silence. Silence. Nothing happens after silence. This button.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. The fuck about it? Your test. Get lost! Yeah? The kingdom of. Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen! Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just, Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his
Il y avait
trousers.
assez vêtements, tu vas aller voir dans le coin. Très bien, explique-moi ce que ce montant assez remarquable.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of... Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants.
Alright, Piggo, shit.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't.
There's more to his distrust than being a...
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Ça, ce contexte historique a repris.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy, Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did,
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it?
Je peux demander pour les vêtements.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't.
Allez, trouvez cette personne et vous découvrirez qu'il a trafiqué la scène de crime.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
chump.
Ok. De toute façon, je pouvais monter directement de là au final. Gestion clair-obscur. Okay.
Give me a moment. Là, il n'y avait rien à faire.
A plaster cast bust depicts a
Whoever lives here, there aren't many communities.
Est-ce que j'ai raté éventuellement quelque chose? Ah d'accord, ok, donc c'est là.
This door is made. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
C'est un max de thunes. Et la grand-mère, elle a quelque chose à nous dire, la grand-mère? J'ai un peu l'impression que j'ai fait le tour.
Give me a moment. Ask away.
She mumbles.
La balconie. Peut-être qu'on peut aller... Il y a autre chose?
Hello again, officers.
Oh, je suis plein aux as. Bon, est-ce qu'il faudrait pas juste que j'attende le lendemain bah, déjà 21 h pour avoir accès à l'autre et en plus avoir l'accès à l'autre partie du jeu. Parce que là par ici j'ai tout vu, j'ai l'impression. C'est bizarre parce qu'il y a un truc où je dois retrouver le mari mais je vois pas trop.
Hello again, sir. Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a... No, sir. She's working with... I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Ah, c'était elle avec son mari. Okay.
No, absolutely not.
She gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back to books.
My husband? No, he's not. Excuse me. A bad dude policeman just go around.
She doesn't mean to be antagonistic, but she can't help coming off defensive.
Is she now? Annette's a sweet sprout, but she doesn't know anything about me. No, I don't. I have a good husband.
He's totally missing.
I don't know. At home now?
Where is this going, officer?
Il m'appelle Harry maintenant. Trop sympa.
Yes, but I don't really need... No. Of course he's...
She has though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
What? Who said anything about Shay?
But he is. You can feel it. The woman before you, not...
Oh, hello, dear. Oh, yes.
It's a pseudoscience that it...
That's one of...
She's used to playing up.
My apologies, ma'am.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's searching for such species called cryptids.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are... You're an enthusiastic idiot.
We don't have time for cryptozoology.
Ouais, mais t'es rabat-joie aussi.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow. Another thing. Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers. Who told you that? Fine, yeah, it looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the repair bill. Oh yes, that door, sure. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not. He looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes.
Ok. Bon, j'ai l'impression d'avoir fait un peu. J'ai l'impression d'avoir fait un peu le tour des trucs que je peux faire avant 21h.
The worn and beaten
You can revisit the bench.
The worn and beaten.
We can sit on benches after.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Ah, ok.
Yes.
Et il est avec moi, donc je peux pas le faire. En même temps, j'ai l'impression de pouvoir faire quelque chose. Hein.
Vigilance officer, what can this all carry beneath?
All you observe.
This is a uniform.
Don't you mean Frick?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown.
There's something you missed.
Ah, c'était quoi ça?
The sight of bullet holes stirs.
Il y a des impacts de balles, j'avais quelque chose en toi.
Making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Oh bon?
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the Revolution,
ah, oui.
over half a century ago. They do not worry. Not much. I don't have a fresh...
Je suis en train de chercher. J'ai un peu l'impression que je suis obligé d'attendre le lendemain. D'attendre minimum 21h. Du coup, le temps passe pas très vite. Le temps passe pas très vite, pardon. Est-ce que t'as quelque chose de...
You're back. Good.
On peut faire passer le temps.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Yes.
There's the missing. And now they've...
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Il va y avoir un truc, mais bon, on peut pas interagir. Ouais.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take...
Her voice is...
Gottlieb, what is...
Anything else I can... Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Ouais, y a rien ici, j'ai l'impression.
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant, he doesn't like where this is.
C'est la 45e fois que je frappe à cette porte. Je pense qu'il en a juste plein le cul, pauvre.
The bed is still cold from the broken. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Bon voilà, j'ai réparé le lavabo. Ça m'intéresse de savoir que j'ai réparé le lavabo.
Can I help you?
Ok, sauvegarde.
Everything's still cool here, officer. You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that.
No good. All you can come up with.
No luck? Why not take another look?
Pas très chanceux.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
These
are all first-rate sunglasses.
Ok. J'ai comme l'impression que je suis un peu coincé. Hein. Je vais pas fouiller la boîte aux lettres.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker. But the documents inside the envelope still...
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures.
There is a hot... Your toe has suffered damage.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box. I don't.
He must see the box as the weaker of the...
Voilà, bravo. Bravo la petite boîte aux lettres.
The mail collection box.
T'es rentré là-dedans? J'imagine que non. Et là ici je peux toujours pas rentrer, on est d'accord hein.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Ow! Shoot! Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright? This looked...
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits.
Tu donnes la clé.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door.
Je frappe.
Only echo, a hollow.
Je frappe.
Only echo, a hollow.
Je frappe encore.
Only echo, a hollow.
Ça marche pas. Est-ce que tu donnerais pas la clé?
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool? You're only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
A small mountain of colorful board game books and endless... There's also a large hardbound tome. There's a box that says, Nouvel, 3rd edition...
Wonderful board games, sir.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends? Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Then you're a lucky man, officer. For playing with friends, I'd recommend suzerainty. It's lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, I've heard they turn people into...
The display rack is brimming with worn paper, mountains of it. Heroic quantities of Hyundai. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundai. She's laughing at him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire. The display rack before you is burdened under piles.
Est-ce que chez le prêteur sur gage, je peux acheter une boule de pétanque?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
If police work means playing tapes, sure, for sure.
Et ça c'est quoi?
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Bon bah... c'est pas non plus très clair.
Yes? Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself. Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation. What do you want to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar.
You mean like a brief? Do you want... There's no reason to wing anything. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk... During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was not... There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. Good.
Bon, le problème est que j'aimerais bien perdre du temps et que y a pas l'air d'avoir grand chose à faire. J'ai pas reparlé à lui là.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Oh man, that's... God man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and... Apples. Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirizza. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial, not in, not out.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. That's the one. His tribe are natural liars. Is your man alright? 100%. He's a lorryman selling his...
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang...
Guess so.
Ok. Moi j'aimerais bien savoir comment on va là. Parce que ça a pas l'air d'être... Je vois pas trop où est l'accès. En tout cas on a trouvé un truc à faire.
Everything's still cool here, officer. Drugs?
I don't go in for that office unless you're into drugs.
Quelqu'un la drogue est géniale.
Drugs are excellent.
Drogue à fond.
Tasty drugs. That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work hard.
Realizing he can't get out of it.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole. No! That's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been nothing. I told you.
And what?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my state.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up. It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. Maybe. If she...
It could be. She was strange.
I don't know. All of them. I don't know. I don't...
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or...
All of them. Even the ones who've left. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a punch.
No need to dress.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Are you trying?
Sorry, detective.
Quelqu'un utilise le terminal B pour apporter... Ok.
You keep coming back. That's good.
Mais l'autre c'est de Joyce dont il parle quoi. Toi t'as de la drogue? Je crois qu'il a déjà dit non mais...
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. I don't want to talk about that.
J'ai besoin de votre aide pour être un bigot de drogue.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her.
Ah. All I can say is she isn't around here anymore.
She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want a youngish woman. Gruff, but...
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she...
We can't just let it go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If
it won't come to that. We won't pursue her on the...
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person...
She shared this...
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me too.
Did this violent life...
Well... It looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand...
He's right. There are others. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you?
Imagine it, an explosion of...
Thank you, friend.
Je pense que c'est la meuf qui radote un peu derrière, mais bon. On va aller parler au raciste.
Looking for something, Hunt? I don't know what you're talking about. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez.
No. He means la...
The name resounds like a bell in the air. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan.
Yeah, him.
Then I
ouais, je laisse faire. Il a l'air d'avoir son truc. Il a son truc.
Yeah, they're his little bitches.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating it.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be it's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in...
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the...
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave it out there if you...
Kim là, il est...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it.
Tellement perdu.
It won't be easy. Men like this only respect...
Fuck you, I told you.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green...
When did she go?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just passed the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Nah.
A small temple by the monument.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up.
Ok. À côté du monument. Celui-là.
This screen found A to Z.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying. Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the... This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. The door is locked. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design. Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor.
It went better than I expected. Open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters, actresses. These are movie posters. One of them particularly catches your eye. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with the remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. The actress is draped in a sheath dress. One of her the actresses and the rear actor looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires...
Strange. There are so many radio stations.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to it.
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, this is all shortwave. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool.
A
20-kilometer radius at least. Perhaps extended by...
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable. No, that's on 78.9. What? I happen to have committed the frequency to memory. I have no problem admitting that.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes. You wedge yourself under the
Sur l'on peut voir
steering
qu'il y a
wheel to
évidence
get a
négligence
better
du
look.
conducteur a posé les
Seems
clés
like the few tools lying around, but one odd detail does catch your eye. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
C'est-à-dire être antidérapant.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Ça va être le dessin de la semelle.
Yes.
Oh, la semelle effacée!
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it to yourself.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. Looks like her, yes. Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation? Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say.
The movie stars are still smiling from a metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's an issue of Périphérique from last. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine.
The Uland frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolkit slide enclosed the rust.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to...
Il veut qu'on parle? Ok.
Alright, we've finished.
Fini, faisons des briefings. Rapide, examinons nos découvertes, ça n'hésite pas de le faire en phase de représentation.
So we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to rather. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. I'm not sure what the Uland frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Evra.
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, there are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we are done here. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is all the same. I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That one, as elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade. Yes, well...
Unimportant.
Debrief over.
Alors, parfois il y a des femmes qui aiment des femmes. C'est à moi qui parle?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble? It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her? Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can. Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a... Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
Jerry Lafitte.
It's more him. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Donc on a dit qu'on pouvait utiliser ça pour les éventuellement pour les faire parler. Il y a plus de monde ici parce qu'on commence à être le soir, j'imagine.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place...
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move rolling grain? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective.
The thought forms in your head. No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
Excepté vous.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled.
That's
le trafic de drogue.
In theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong state.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. Boo fucking who? People will...
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean...
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene.
My answer is... fuck off. Mind your own.
Finally, you got something out of him.
And here we go.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so...
Despite everything.
Go fuck your mom!
That's more like it, boys. You heard him.
J'ai gagné un niveau.
It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
J'ai plus en cette réalité quand les autres rôdeurs là. Ça me plaît bien. Ok. Maintenant on peut retourner aller voir la madame du bateau. Je crois. Bateau Jonathan.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask...
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing...
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your... I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't...
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend in...
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst case.
Then we're on the same page. As grim as it... I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military... Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me they wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons and years of combat experience.
So,
the story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk.
Ah, donc c'est ce qu'il nous disait au niveau du syndicat, lui.
This allowed some of the more militant. He was taken out behind the whirling in Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent...
What is the nature of the...
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants. Surely you're joking. These people are killers. If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone...
The Débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be...
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons. Even
the muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots.
As I said, a
Silence un instant.
bloodbath. Too many things have already gone. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as they boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht, a warning sign.
Meaning they're used to operating in war.
Yes, all the good conflict corridors, Supramundi. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a.
Do you know a lot about the inner world?
In my line of work, it pays to do
Payant
your
de faire des
research.
recherches. J'étais
I
préparé à
was
devoir négocier
prepared
avec
to deal
l'MCR.
with the RCM. I have, and they will. However, or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers, the remaining contractors, that the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman.
The lieutenant consults his notebook.
We haven't heard any reports about an assault.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted. Oh, that's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor.
You meet her soon enough, you feel?
If you mean did I see him alive? Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a
What else?
He was
Cheveux
Occidental, I
brun
think.
clair, un accent mixte.
Like, in a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. They've gone to ground, as it were.
Intérêt, en quelque
I
sorte.
don't
Je
recommend
recommande pas d'aller
seeking them
déranger.
out. For one, they don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes, ghetto savages. You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better...
This is so embarrassing.
Ma'am, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes.
Not a terribly...
And the other must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back.
That would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my... until the executions start. Truthfully,
they don't report their progress to...
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal... It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Sounds like he has you running errands, detective. A well-established dominance. Ah, yes. I've been...
With longing. Clear and simple longing.
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time to take... Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Of course, detective.
Ok. Et j'ai encore augmenté ici. Alors par contre... Ça, je peux pas l'augmenter. Donc soit je peux éventuellement redéverrouiller des trucs. Ça. C'est vrai qu'une fois que ça c'est j'ai tout déverrouillé, je peux faire ce que je veux quoi. Et bah écoutez les amis, merci de m'avoir suivi, probablement sur la VOD YouTube comme d'habitude. N'hésitez pas la prochaine fois si vous avez envie de le voir en direct, c'est en live sur Twitch. Les liens sont en description. Donc merci à ceux qui m'ont regardé de m'avoir regardé. Et jusqu'à la prochaine, amusez-vous bien.